high tide.
Hey, Grace, what's up?
An old friend of mine's been robbed.
What security companies wired into the houses they protect?
I cruised by several times.
Arthur's Corvette was next door at the Gleasons.
Well, who's Arthur? I came out of a client's home and it was gone.
What about the people selling your house?
Street Realty.
I have been trying to get her to sell that place for years.
How are we gonna know where they're gonna hit next?
We gotta catch her in the act. How'd she get the combination?
It's open.
We're on our way.
Well, the open house sign's down. I hope everybody's out. After 5 hours of following you up and down State Street, I could use a damn nap.
Isn't that Arthur's car? I can't believe the Gleasons are actually trying to get in shape.
Who's Arthur?
The best personal trainer in the city.
Personal trainer? Gleason doing exercise? I pay to see that. Great. The real estate people left the door unlocked.
Maybe someone is still here.
They also forgot to reset the alarm button. That's it. This house is off the market. I don't want to downsize anyway. I like this house.
Harry, we agreed. This house is too big. I'll call another realty if it makes you happy.
A martini would make me happy.
I'll make you one.
A double would make me happier. Hey!
Harry! Oh, my God. Harry? Oh, Harry!
Nice board, bro.
You snaked my wave.
Oh, come on, I had priority.
Hey, I caught it first.
Oh, you dropped in on me.
It's a tie.
There's no such thing as a tie in surfing. You want to know the real reason why you wiped out?
No.
The aging process.
Oh, I can still surf circles around your young butt.
Yeah, sure. You surf like Brian Wilson.
Ah, wipe out. Yeah.
Mick, I'm so glad I caught you.
Hey, Grace, what's up?
An old friend of mine's been robbed and her husband was assaulted.
Are they okay?
Well, she is, but he's in the hospital with a skull fracture. She talked to the police, but they weren't very encouraging. Can you do something?
This was all my fault. If I hadn't insisted we sell the house, this wouldn't have happened.
No.
Harry didn't want to have an open house. He said it was just inviting criminals to come in and see what we had that was worth stealing.
Was your husband able to give the police a description of this guy?
Harry only saw him for a second. But he said that he was tall, over 6 feet, and strong. He moved like an athlete.
And what about the masks that were stolen?
Ashanti and Senfu from Zaire. My great-grandfather was one of the first anthropologists to study their cultures and ceremonies. The masks were very special.
How special, ma'am? In dollars.
Well, they were insured for over $1 million, but Harry is my real concern.
Do you remember anything being out of the ordinary? Cars parked in the wrong place, people walking around?
Oh, yes. When we pulled up, Arthur's Corvette was next door at the Gleasons.
Well, who's Arthur?
He's my personal trainer. Well, actually, he's everyone's personal trainer, but he can't be involved in this. He's a terrific guy.
What about the people selling your house?
Street Realty? They're the best. They've been around since the 80s. Everyone I called raved about Joanna Street.
So the door was unlocked and the alarms were off because of the open house.
Mm-hmm.
What about your security company?
Phoenix Security.
What?
It's an old case of his.
Look, I'm really glad you two can communicate without speaking, but how about letting us mere mortals in?
There was a couple of guys working for a security firm up in the Hollywood Hills. They started robbing some of the clients' houses when the clients were on vacation. A couple came home early from their vacation and discovered the guys in their house. They were both murdered.
Oh, my God.
I was only a couple blocks away when Miss Glanville hit her emergency button. I was there in less than a minute.
Were you in the area answering a call?
Miss Glenville notified the office there'd be an open house, so I cruised by several times. The last time was just after 4. The Glenville house looked quiet, so I made the rest of my rounds.
Did you happen to notice a red Corvette at the neighbor's house?
Trainer? Arthur? Yeah, I saw it. But that's not unusual. He was all over the neighborhood. Look, I gotta make the rest of my rounds, so if you guys have anything else, just contact the office.
Okay, thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Hey, security companies wired into the houses they protect. I mean, they would know if the alarm was on or off, right?
Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking.
What else were you thinking?
That he's probably telling the truth. But, you know...
Yeah, I'll check him out. Well, for a first date, maybe, but rob a house in $1 million neighborhood?
Probably not.
No.
Great! Fantastic! Keep it up now. Work those sides now.
Well, it's tall enough.
Young enough.
It's got the right build. Grace! Grace! Grace!
Hey!
Oh, Arthur, this is Mick and Joe.
Hiya. How you doing?
I am so relieved. Arthur was nowhere near the Glenville house yesterday.
Yeah, but your car was.
Oh, that's because it was stolen.
Stolen?
Yeah. I came out of a client's home and it was gone.
You reported it to the police, I'm sure.
Of course.
It's outside. You must have just got it back, huh?
Police found it down by the pier this morning.
Pretty lucky. I didn't see any damage.
No, I was really lucky.
Yeah. Well, that kind of luck you ought to buy lottery tickets.
I did.
Well, I'll let you two get back to sweating.
Okay, let's go, Grace. Back on the bike.
Who would steal a car like that and dump it the next day?
I don't know, kids.
Stupid kids. I gotta say, I've seen Swiss cheese with less holes in that guy's story.
Yeah, which probably means he's telling the truth.
Barrett Brothers. Oh, okay, just stay put. We'll be right there. Ellen Glenville. Some guy called her, said he's got her masks. He wants to sell them back to her.
What's in the purse?
Money's in the purse. Let me see the mask. Get him!
Where are those masks? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh,
Joey. This guy picked up the robbery on the police van yesterday. He's just a petty con man trying to set you up for a sting. He doesn't know anything about the masks.
Well, thank you, Mick, for all your help. I really appreciate it.
We're still on it.
Okay, thanks.
Anything?
No, no, and yes. I checked out the security guard. His record's so clean you could do a heart transplant on it. So he's a no.
Okay, what about the other no?
Arthur. Everything that he said, Ortega checked out, and he's clean. So he's another no.
You mean some guy really did steal that Corvette and not strip it?
Ortega told me the guy was a Corvette lover. Couldn't bring himself to strip it.
Oh, man. Okay, so what about the yes?
Well, guess what well-known real estate company had 2 listings of houses that were robbed after an open house?
Street Realty.
Apparently, they're not that successful anymore. Joanna Street's still accustomed to living the lifestyle of the go-go 80s, but this is the go-slow 90s.
I'd say we have a new #1 on the suspect hit parade.
You know, the Street Realty's got almost 100 listings. How are we going to know where they're going to hit next? Wait a minute.
Thinking what I'm thinking. No, we couldn't.
Come on, man. Can you think of anything more perfect?
Too dangerous.
No, man. We're going to be there the whole time.
She'd never go for it.
You want to bet?
Wow. All I can say is fantastic. What's the occasion?
We're setting up a sting operation for Joanna Street.
You think she's involved in the Glenville robbery? Have you told Lieutenant Ortega?
We're not that sure yet.
So, we got Cassidy to set us up with references at the local realty board.
All we need is a house to sell.
And we were kind of thinking that maybe you might,
Are you kidding? I wouldn't miss this for anything in the world. What do you want me to do?
Put your house up for sale. It'd be okay. We would be watching the whole thing.
Mick.
And we need you to pretend that these are yours.
Where did you get these?
Well, my salespeople can talk art, business, politics. They always know the hottest stocks. They attend the ballet when it's in town. And network. You network with the tennis pros, the personal trainers, the hairstylists, the maitre d's. Because they know who's doing what to whom. They know who's got the money, who's losing it, who's getting married or divorced. You make the most of your contacts. Where people feel comfortable, like restaurants or art galleries, tennis courts, golf clubs. You do play tennis and golf, don't you?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Absolutely.
Good.
Well, when you reach 20 million in sales each, I'll give you a membership in the country club.
Nice perks.
I take care of my people.
Well, as I said, we've sold homes in La Jolla, Newport, Malibu, Beverly Hills, so we know the market.
Well, go out and get a few listings. I'll give you a couple of desks, and we'll see what happens.
Oh, we already have one.
Really?
Yes, it's a charming, charming house, old money, Grace Warner's home.
Senator Warner's widow. Maybe you know her.
Yes. I have been trying to get her to sell that place for years. How did you do it?
Well, we were out for dinner at La Paz, and we sat at a table next to her. She was sitting alone, poor thing. But we started talking.
About what?
Hockey.
Hockey.
Oh, yeah, she's a big fan.
When can we caravan?
Ooh, we'd have to speak to Mrs. Warner, but I'd think tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
You're hired.
Oh.
Hired? I didn't know we were taking on any new agents. Tim Walters.
Tim, this is Mick and Joe Barrett. They have just brought in the listing for Grace Warner's house.
Wow, that's a coup. Escrow on the Darnell estate. We have to file today.
Oh, thanks for reminding me.
That's what I'm here for. It'll be a pleasure doing business with you.
Yes, it will.
You know, that Tim Walters guy is young enough, athletic enough, he could fit the description of the burglar at the Glenville house.
Well, maybe he's doing these burglaries on his own.
Well, the security guy did say that he only saw Joanna Street leaving the house. He didn't mention anybody else, so maybe he is moonlighting.
Let's call Ortega, check him out. Grace, this is Joanna Street.
Joanna, I've heard so much about you. I'm so glad to finally have the chance to meet you.
Me too, and I can't wait to see your beautiful home.
Come on in.
This is magnificent. Oh, I brought the listing papers for you to sign. Maybe we could take care of that while my people look around.
Joey, it's Mick. Look, Walters didn't come with her, so keep your eyes open, all right?
What do you think I should ask?
Oh, 4 million. But we'll see where the market takes us.
So, Grace, I may be a little out of line here, but I'm suggesting that you show Joanna the special security feature here. Considering the kind of buyers we're hoping to attract, I think it's a damn good selling point.
I'm a little nervous. I have some really expensive antique jewelry in there.
Oh, I wish you hadn't said that. Now I'm dying for a peek.
Come on. Voila.
Oh, they're beautiful. Oh, may I touch them?
Of course. Oh, Napoleon gave them to Josephine the day he was crowned emperor.
I can't imagine how much they must be worth.
Neither can I. Not a want to know.
Actually, they're going on loan to the National Gallery in Washington.
Soon, I hope.
Next week. Sooner if the insurance company approves. Beautiful, huh?
Gorgeous. might just have the perfect buyer for you. He's looking for a place in this area, and he's also an avid collector.
Collector of what?
Antiquities. I know he would love to see those earrings.
Oh, I really don't want it general knowledge. They're here in the house.
Oh, he's the soul of discretion.
No, I don't think so. I've already gone against the insurance company's wishes by showing them to you.
Well, it would save weeks of people tramping through your house.
I never thought about that.
You know, what the insurance company doesn't know can't hurt him.
He's a serious buyer?
Very serious. Well, you handled that very nicely.
Well, good. Have lunch with me.
I'd love to. But if I can reach this prospective buyer by tonight, then we may just have that quick sale.
Right, business before pleasure. I won't ask again.
No, you won't have to.
I'm gonna stay behind and make sure everything's set for the open house.
Okay.
Bye. So, how'd I do?
Oh, you should have been an actress.
I was a senator's wife. What do you think people in Washington do?
Is that Barrett's car out front? Whoa, what are you doing in Joanna's office?
Getting a file.
That's off limits when she's not here.
Oh, well, that's not what she told me, but thank you. Thank you. That's good to know.
You know, you and your brother may have Joanna fooled, but not me.
You know what? You're paranoid, pal. You need a therapist. I know a great guy in Malibu, babe. He'll set you up.
Got a problem?
I just got Joey Barrett coming out of your office.
He's coming out of my office.
Well, I didn't actually see him in there, but I know he was there.
Well, if you're so worried about them, why don't you check them out with that little blonde that you've been seeing behind my back? You know, the one at the Real Estate Commission. If they're a problem, we'll deal with them. Both of them.
Matthew Klein, please. It's Joanna. I just saw something that I think you'll find very interesting. I think it's the one I can finally retire on. Don't tell me how to manage my money. Just make the transfers today. I know it leaves very small balances in the accounts. But if this works, there'll be very big balances. Well, if it doesn't work, we'll just close the doors a month or two sooner. Oh, gotta call you back. Hi, Mick.
I was wondering how we're doing with the prospective buyer in the Warner house. You know, I've been talking to Grace. She calls me every couple of hours. If we don't make a move soon, I got a feeling we're gonna lose this.
Well, as a matter of fact, I'm having coffee with him at 10:30.
Our way of saying thank you.
Thank you. Oh, it's lovely, Mick. Would you mind?
I'd love to.
I haven't been pinned since college.
Well, that's too long between pins.
I'll be back in an hour.
I'll be here. She's heading your way, bro.
I got her.
So, have you thought about my proposition?
I'll let you know after I see the earrings.
Remember, you're there to look at the house.
Well, if the house is as good as you say, I may actually buy it.
Don't screw around with me, Matthew.
Or what? You'll send Tim over to have a little talk with me?
Do we have an understanding? I'm not about to give up everything I've worked hard to build unless I know where you stand.
Well, there's not much left of what you worked on.
This has to be the last time. Someone's gonna catch on.
I suppose you're right, but it has been fun.
There are other ways to have fun.
I think you're right.
What the hell are you doing? I'm just checking on a few of our listings. What's wrong with your desk? I kind of like it here. Don't get too comfy, Barrett. Joanna's way out of your league. Now, comfy, is that a real word?
Stop it, you two. If I were 16, I'd be flattered. But we have work to do. Mick, the client wants to see the house right away.
Great, I'll set it up.
That was stupid.
Snooping through your files.
Did you check them out?
I'm working on it.
Not standing here, you're not.
Magnificent. This is beyond description. Name any price, Mrs. Warner.
Oh, I could never sell them.
Yes, Joanna told me, but I had to try. It's incredible to hold something so beautiful and touch a moment not only of history, but of the human heart.
That is so eloquent.
This has been a great privilege. I can't thank you enough. And I love the house. Let me see what I can work out.
I'll walk you to the door.
So, Matthew Klein, you ever heard of him?
Sorry, no.
He's her buyer, the guy on the tape.
Well, tell us, what did he say?
He's very interested. But Matthew Klein likes to play hardball, so I think we need to put a little pressure on him. Look, I know this is late notice, but I think we need to have an open house tomorrow.
Well, what if I can't have the place ready in time?
All you have to do is be gone between 10 and 4. No one does an open house like I do.
Okay.
See you tomorrow.
Hook, line, and sinker. Don't do that.
Do what?
When you communicate like that, without talking, you shut me out.
Sorry, Grace. Sometimes we just happen to know what the other one's thinking, you know?
ESB?
Pardon?
Extrasensory Barretts? Don't.
All right. I was going through Joanna's computer, and I happened to find a listing of a self-storage unit.
Doesn't exactly fit in with million-dollar homes and yachts, does it?
I don't think so, so I think it's worth checking out.
Oh, and another thing. Tim Walters does not have a realty license. You want to know why?
Only if you want to tell us.
Because he's an ex-con. He got busted. You want to know what for?
Ooh. Burglary? See, Joanna finds the targets.
Tim Walters steals them.
And Matthew Klein buys it. It's all nice and neat.
You two are amazing.
You know, it's true. It does go by quicker when you don't have to say it out loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sure this is the address?
Well, that's what it said on Joanna's computer. Here it is. Why don't you go do that thing you do so well?
Wow, this is interesting.
Why don't we look inside one of these?
Now's a good time to say it.
Say what?
Bingo.
Well, Ellen Glenville's gonna be happy anyway.
Well, we got him.
No, we got a bunch of stolen property in a storage space rented by her company. She just claims somebody else put it here. We gotta catch her in the act.
Nothing in the commission files. No degrees, no licenses. I traced the recommendation that came through the local board to that broker who does bail bonds, Cassidy.
Did you check with the brokers in Beverly Hills and La Jolla?
No one's ever heard of them.
Well, they could be insurance investigators. Maybe just a couple of hustlers.
I got a bad feeling about this, Joanna. I think we should pass on this one.
I can't afford to pass. Besides, this is gonna be the last one.
You wanted to see us?
Oh, you know this business. When it rains, it pours.
San Francisco?
It's an emergency. Look, we have a $3 million property listed at Nob Hill, and we have a buyer flying in to close tomorrow. Your flight leaves in an hour, and you're booked at the Fairmont.
Doesn't give us much time to pack.
Oh, this is strictly go as you are. If you need anything while you're there, just charge it to my account. Everything you need is here.
Well, what about the Warner open house?
Oh, Tim and I will take care of that. If you close this deal, I'll cut you in for 2%. By the time you get back here tomorrow night, you'll be a lot richer.
We're on our way.
So what do you want to do?
Let's get on that plane.
They checked into the Fairmont last night, had dinner in the main dining room with 2 female guests. Then had room service breakfast, also for 4. The food bill alone is going to be astronomical.
Who cares? They're out of our way.
For the last time, Joanna, call it off. It's less than a week since we hit the Glenville place.
In a few hours, we're going to have millions to split. We'll argue about it then. So I will have everyone out of here by 4. And don't worry, the house will be spotless. I'm not worried a bit. Well, I'll give you a call tonight with an offer.
hope so. See you, Joanna. Bye-bye.
So how'd it go?
Just like you said.
What about the combination to the safe?
I hated doing that, but I did it.
Well, we got to make it as easy for her as possible.
I know. Oh, Jay Cassidy called. Said he and his buddy are having a great time in San Francisco and wants to know how long they can stay.
Till her credit line runs out, I guess.
He'll be back tonight.
So what do we do now?
We wait.
Okay. It's open. All yours.
Okay, take a look around. You see anything?
Well, there's a cable TV truck with a guy in it.
Okay, that could be our guy.
Joanna's just leaving. No, wait. He's just getting out. He's going through my gate.
We're on our way. Let's go.
Get up. Nice and easy, come on.
Keep your arms up, step out of the room. Come on against that wall. Allow me.
Hey, bitch. How'd she get the combination?
Should we tell him? That's gonna break his heart.
Yeah, what the hell? We put it in Grace's book.
How'd you know she was going to look in there?
She likes to snoop. She set me up. Well, I'm not taking the fall for her.
We kind of figured that.
As usual, Joanna, it has been a pleasure.
Okay, can we please get out of here now?
Relax. In 3 hours, we'll be in international waters, and in 2 weeks, the Bahamas.
There she is.
High Tide will return.
Yeah, so Joanna almost had a heart attack.
I can understand. Why didn't you tell me the earrings were fake? I would have acted differently around Joanna and the others?
Possibly.
Hey, look. I fixed it. What do you think?
Oh, you're a very funny guy.
What, you don't like the repair job?
You must have spent a fortune in tape.
No.
Here they go again.
That's the one I wanted. How did you know?
Well, of course he'd know.
Next on High Tide.
I own an escort service for businessmen. A $5,000 bonus if you return the book within 24 hours.
Extortion, maybe blackmail.
You either pay up or read about it in the tabloids.
This is like 100 times better than Heidi Fleiss.
Mick, it's a homicide. I know. We're working on it.
Now, this lady's got some good-looking daughters.
She's been busted for prostitution 28 times.
I gave my word.
She's a hooker.
I didn't kill her.